I feel like I have to speak up for the white people of America. I'm a boy from the deep south, heart of Texas, and I always will be. Okay, I have two younger brothers that are back home in Texas right now. I'm going to talk to you how I would talk to them and how I would talk to 16-year-old Ethan. Just like a lot of you right now, alright? Deep South Texas, baby. Here we go. Black lives matter. True, but all lives matter, obviously. A black man gets shot, then there's protests. The whole world is enraged. A white kid gets shot, and seemingly nothing. More white folks are shot and killed than black people. Black people, I thought you wanted equality. What you're telling me is that your lives are more valuable than ours now. I'm not racist. I love everyone, obviously. I'll drink a Coca-Cola with 20 black people and do a barbecue with all my Mexican buddies. Who cares? We're all people. But now suddenly, people are screaming in my face, saying that I'm the problem. It's you white people killing us. You did this. You did this. And I'm proud, and I will defend my family. Screw you. I did nothing to you. Now you're blaming me for your horrible life decisions. Drugs, illegal guns. Just stop doing bad things. It's not that hard. I was never racist before, but now you attacked me. You're attacking my family, my friends, by saying that we're the problem because we're white. If you are feeling this way, you are heard. That was me. I lived it. My family members have been jumped, nearly killed. I have been harassed by other races, groups throwing stuff at me, just me, unprovoked because I was the only whitey around. Cracker. I hear you, brother. Let's hear from old Breezy.
I will never agree with anybody disrespecting the flag of the United States of America. Let me just tell you what I feel when the national anthem is played. I envision my two grandfathers who fought for this country during World War II, both risking their lives to protect our country and to try to make our country and this world a better place. So every time I stand looking at that flag, that's what I think about.
This is spot on how so many Americans feel. But now he apologizes. Let's see this. In an attempt to talk about respect for the American flag, I made comments that were insensitive and completely missed the mark on the issues that we're facing right now as a country. Completely missed the mark. This is what I want to focus on. Whether he meant it or not, what did Breezy mean? He means this. I have to let go of what I thought America was. Great, let's make America great again. But instead, we need to make America greater, forwards, not backwards. He's saying that America isn't an unmoving, steady rock. It is constantly evolving. Old Breezy says completely missed the mark on the issues right now. Right now. All right, I'm about to tell you something, and this is from personal experience. I used to believe in a certain way, but the very second I started a YouTube channel, which is a community, a society, I immediately understood that anything great that wants to stay great cannot, I repeat, cannot stay stagnant. It has to evolve when its people evolve. Now, I wouldn't ask you to do anything that I wouldn't do or I haven't done. I'm asking you to do this one thing, and it's very difficult. It was very difficult for me to do, but I did it, so I know you can too. Set your ego aside. Put yourself in someone's shoes for 1 second and realize that not everything is about you. Not everything's about me. But they started it. They started it. I didn't do anything. Let's not be children now. You've had playtime with the bouncy ball for a while. Time to share. But the flag means this to me. Well, you're not the only one on the playground, are you? No, you're not. We never had to fundamentally change like this before. No one's asked us to do it in the past. That's why it's so hard. I had to do this too. I'm right here with you, baby. From the beginning, not just blacks, but so many others have had to change, had to set their egos aside in order to evolve. So I can too. No problem. No problem. Look, you got me shaking now. I'm shaking. All right, call it whatever you want. Being the bigger man, being mature, letting someone win, I don't care. Whatever makes you feel good. As long as you can take your fragile insecurities, set them aside, and say, for once in my life, I will listen and I won't talk. And if I do talk, It's with empathy. Empathy. Let me tell you about this. So why would you even consider doing any of this? When I started practicing empathy, the greatest thing that ever happened to me, all right, screw everybody else. It's the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I can tell you right now, number one most sexy thing you can do. I'm talking about in and out of bed, getting a boyfriend or girlfriend. Empathy translates far beyond race. Being a leader, talking to coworkers, marriage, raising kids. Do you feel ignored? You want people to listen to you. Give them empathy. It's a game changer. If you won't do it for black people, do it for yourself, because I know that's what you care about. One final note on Breezy. He's only apologizing because many people are against him. Yeah. How do you think democracy works? It's a majority vote. Many people come together and say, this not good, we change. Some people don't agree with it. The masses force them to change. All right, next time you go out and buy the new iPhone because of all the hype, you're doing the same thing. You're listening to a crowd. All right, don't be so scared and insecure to realize that we are manipulated by the masses. It's how society works. Check out this video. It hits home so hard.
You know how many
No, shut up. Because I actually work in the ghetto. I see the people. All they want to do is be ghetto. Most of them just want to suck off the system or do something bad like drugs or gangs. And that's all
they
care
have
about.
been oppressed. They have not been given the
They
same
get
opportunities
chances.
you have
Yes,
had.
we do. I see them all over. There's all kinds of successful people that are of color.
But it's a
Or
lot harder
ghetto.
for them to get to that
It doesn't
position.
matter. When they do, they're fine. But there's always filthy animals.
Mom, I was watching political stuff and you said to turn that off because you don't want to hear about it.
I'm sick of hearing it.
Just give me the statistic.
In 2017, 457 white people were shot to death by the police in the United States.
Treated
I'm
that
not
way.
saying it's right.
Good.
But if they started teaching them that this is the world that we live in, you don't want to be killed. Why do you think your friend's father taught him that? Because he doesn't want him to grow up with the chip on his shoulder.
Why is that a reality that you're okay
Who's
with?
saying I'm okay with it?
But you are. So stand against it. If you're not okay with it, so
You
stand
wanna know
against
when I'll
it.
stand against it? When the black people in the ghetto stop carrying an illegal weapon. When the black people in the ghetto stop murdering each other.
I'll start caring about cops when they stop killing black people.
I'll start caring about black people when they stop killing cops. You can go back and forth forever.
Statistics. Persuade me with math, and I will listen to you. That's what you're saying. But you're not seeing the point, the whole point of all this. Who cares about statistics? The bottom line is a massive group of humans, children, are asking for help. And I won't even listen because the math says I don't have to. I didn't make bad life choices. I didn't deal drugs and shoot people. Just stop doing bad things. Is it really that hard? Because obviously everyone was raised like me, right? For argument's sake, let's just say everyone was given the same opportunities as me. Let's just say it. I took my childhood for granted. Even if I was mistreated as a child, I didn't realize that different groups begin life on different fields. Mentally. That's the game changer. No one realizes. It shapes who you become. You are amazing. You cannot fail. You will win. You're beautiful. You're sexy. I believe in you. And if my parents didn't tell me this, then media sure made up for it. Now, can you fathom setting a little child down, just a little child with a little diaper, and saying to this child every day, now listen, you're a thug. Your parents were thugs. You will deal drugs, and you will go to prison, just like all before you. Oh, no. You can't cry. You can't cry. On so many levels, you're not allowed to cry. By the way, you're trash. All right, good luck. Go get him, Tiger. I am whatever you say I am. For 20 years, you say I'm a thug. Guess what? Now I am. Now, have I ever outright heard anyone say these hateful things to someone's face? No, but it's a majority mindset, and it shows, and people feel it. Now, how is it? Answer me this. How is it that no one has ever had to outright say these things to me, but I grew up with these thoughts in my head? How is it? It's in the subtleties of your parents and your idols. You don't need to be outright racist, baby. It's in the subtleties. And that's what this video is about. Shooting, choking, murdering. Yeah, that's bad. That's all bad. But that's a message that's being spread by the world. Either I could add to that voice and do a little bit of help, or I could take a gamble and try to hit a specific audience that might actually listen to me, because I was one of them. Now, there are better ways to spread this message. Screaming in somebody's face and telling them to change makes me feel good. But I personally prefer manipulating millions of people through subtle cinematic storytelling. I would rather be more subtle about this. It could help persuade more people much easier, but time calls for this. Years ago, I started a project, and I'm still working on it, this morning even. This project is based on these core problems and my experiences with them. All right, I am working on this every day to hit millions. But this is what I got. Set your pride away. Stop getting offended so easily. You look like a sniveling child. If you're going to say something, have empathy. If not, shut up and listen.